Right, morning, Paul. Got a home tie against Barwell tonight, a team that we beat in the FA Cup the other week. How are you looking to this game?
Looking forward to it. Obviously, I had a great result Saturday in circumstances which a little bit of luck there, but we were due a little bit of luck. So I think Barwell have very much changed team since we played them last time. So it's going to be a difficult game. But again, and I've said it numerous times, if we're right, it's a game that we can get 3 points from.
Yeah, I spoke to Matt Baker earlier, and saying that we're coming into tonight's home game for the first time on the back of an away win, so that must have felt good as well.
Yeah, it's been a strange start to the season in more ways than one. There's been a lot of away games, so it's nice now to have back-to-back home games where, again, there's the games there and points to pick up, and the league table after Saturday can look a lot different if we're right. You've got games in hands, but you've got to pick points up from these games in hands. So, we are in a battle. I've been told that, at the minute, what we've got at the club is what we've got at the club till things get sorted out with transfer monies and things like that. So, I've got to go with what we've got and make the best of that. And, I'm aware of that, and that's what I'll do. So, if we're right, we'll get 3 points. But it is very, every game, and, anyone's capable of beating anybody at the minute.
Yeah, we look at the league table at the moment, and I think after Corby's loss last night, I think we've gone above them on goal difference. So, we've got, is it 4 or maybe 5 games in hand on them, same points with them, and then you look at Frickley Athletic, a couple of places further ahead. They're only 3 points ahead. So we've got 6 games in hand on them. So the league is not really a true reflection at the moment.
No, it's a strange with people in different cup competitions and stuff like that. But games in hand are only worth something if you pick points up from them. It's just like I said after the game on Saturday, that great result, but it only means something if you back it up on Tuesday night against Barwell or something. So, we worked hard yesterday in training. The lads are looking forward to the game. It's one of those that you prepare as best as you can against them. They are very, like I said, very, very much changed from the last time we played them. But again, it's we worry about what we do.
Yeah, we on Saturday there were a few people passed comments as well on the team selection. The bench looked very attacking, whereas the starting 11 didn't look as attacking. Was this something you'd gone in for, maybe to sort of build defensively first and then push on later on in the game?
It's something that you've got to try and work on something. Like last year, we conceded a hell of a lot of goals, and we're out of games before they'd even started. Really, we found ourselves 2 or 3-0 down after 15 minutes in some games last year. So, it's one of those that you've got to be strong, get yourself into a game, and we've got a squad of youngsters with a lot of energy, and whatever you put on the bench, whether it's Ben Morris, Lewis, Dexter, Nilo, whatever, there's a lot of energy there. So, it's Lewis and Ben obviously started the other day, and they're attack-minded players. So it's not a case of going there and shutting shop and seeing what you can do. You try and do things a little bit different to keep people on the toes and generate and work best with what you've got.
Yeah, no, if we look at the team now, defensively we are looking very good. We're not conceding a lot of goals anymore, are we? So we're not far away from that side that can win a lot of games.
No, it's like I've said, if you can get a solid base and then you can bring experienced strikers in, then you get into where you want to be. But situation at the minute is that we can't do that. So you go with what you got. You've got Anthony Dwyer has played up front in a lot of games on his own, the same as what Malachi has, and they've done extremely well in difficult circumstances. But it's one of those that you would like a Liam Hearns or an experienced striker in there, but situations happen that we can't do anything about that at the minute. But we'll continue to work hard, we'll continue to try hard, and hopefully keep picking some points up along the way.
Yeah, and we saw Anton Brown was missing on Saturday, and he had a late fitness test before the game. What's the problem with him at the moment?
No, he just he got a slight pull in his calf. Again, Anton being Anton wants to go. He could have easily said, I'm not fit for Saturday, but he travels to Corby, does a fitness test before, is prepared to play, but knowing that he wouldn't last the 90 minutes, and we made the judgment to leave it. He's at treatment at the minute as we speak, giving himself every opportunity to be available for tonight. So we'll see how it is and leave it last minute again before we make a decision on that. Yeah,
we'll just look back on Saturday for one last time, and a last minute winner, that must feel really good. The emotion must come out there in that.
It is. I think the emotion come out for a lot of people. It's been a hard start to the season. It's been a start that has been harder than what I thought it was going to be. But the relief of getting something where the rub of the green goes for you, it's something that there's nothing like winning an away game, and now we've got to start putting smiles on people's faces at home, because they've gone through a lot as well, and we want this club to start moving forward now.
And very lastly here, we'll talk about putting a smile on people's faces. I hear that Steve Welsh almost did that when he celebrated the goal, didn't he?
Yeah, Welsh is, his enthusiasm, that is, he's absolutely brilliant around the place, and he's a pleasure to work with. And he went on his little Scottish skip down the line and ended up tripping over a rope or something. So I didn't see it because I think I was jumped on somebody else at the time. But Welsh is brilliant to have around the place. It's exactly what the club need at the minute, and it's one of those that myself and Steve probably have to put a different hat onto how we're feeling at times, to get people up and ready. And we have the frustrations the same as what everyone else does, but we want to move this club forward.
That's great. Cheers, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.